guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're stopping by for the very first time, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Cassandra and you are welcome. That's if you plan on staying. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you watch this video with someone, share it with someone, watch it with a friend, your sister, even your neighbor. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up before you go. That's if you like this video and you'd like to see more content from me. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. I'm so grateful for your love and your support. In today's video, I have some questions with me that I got from you guys on Instagram, and I will be answering them for you guys. So these questions are really surrounding one question that I get a lot from you guys, which is how do I manage marriage, school, and all these other things in my life. So if you're new here and you don't know, I am married. I have been married for like 9 months now, and at the same time I am a student, and also I have a full-time job. So I get a lot of questions around that area, just people asking how I manage that, because obviously it's very hectic, it's not easy, and I'm here to give you guys all the answers on how I do things. Mind you, I don't have a perfect routine. I am also working things out. I'm also learning new things. I am also just going through the process. But that doesn't mean I can't speak out about how I manage these things or how I deal with these things. So I feel like I'll just share the little insight I might have, and in hopes that it might help someone out there or encourage someone out there. So yeah, I have about 12 questions here with me, and I have some juice because I know this is going to take long. So I will give you a moment to also grab something to drink or something to eat, grab a snack. Let's sit down and let's enjoy this video, okay? Okay, so guys, let's go straight into the questions. So I will read the questions and I will respond and just talk about how I manage that. So let's keep in mind, I am a wife, I am a student, I work, I have a job, I am a sister, I am a daughter, I am an auntie, I am a lot of things. So life can get crazy, but we're going to talk about how I, Cassandra, manage all that. Okay, I'm not perfect, by the way. Please don't put it in your head that this young lady is perfect, she knows exactly what she is doing. That is far from the truth. I am learning, you guys, and as I answer those questions, you'll be able to see that, and you'll be able to see that I haven't had it all easy. And yeah, and also I hope that through me answering these questions, you guys can get to know me a little bit more, because I will be answering some personal questions that you guys asked me. Okay, so without further ado, let's just get right into the questions. So the first question is, how did your parents accept you marrying at such a young age? So if you don't know this, I got married when I was 21 years old. Okay, I was 21 years old when I got married, which was just in 2021. Wait, was I? Yes. Oh my goodness, look at me like trying to figure it out. Yes, I got married when I was 21 years old, which was last year in May. I got married. So how did my parents accept me get married at such a young age? In the beginning, I told my mom about it because I have been raised. This is something you guys are going to get to know about me today, most of you. That's if you don't know me on a personal level. I have been raised by a single mom and my stepdad, and I am so grateful to God for both of them. They have been amazing parents to me. Amazing parents to me. I will talk about I hope to one day talk about the relationship I have with my real dad. He's around, he's alive. We just don't share a very healthy relationship, and that is something I really want to talk about on this channel. I want to really shed some light about that very topic on this channel, because I feel like I have so much to say about it, and I have so much I have learned from the experience itself that I one day look forward to sharing with you guys. So in the beginning, I told my mom about it first. I remember the first question was, so mom, like how much would you charge someone who would come to you saying they want to marry me? And then she said the amount. And then from that day onwards, she constantly kept on telling my elder sister, because my mom, myself, and my older sister are quite close. Especially my older sister. I'm quite close to my older sister. That is my best friend. Okay, I'm close to my mom, but my older sister that is my best friend. So I remember when I was asking this very question, my elder sister was also in the room, and we're also just joking about it, like, so mom, like how much would you charge, like, you know, someone, a young man who would come into your home saying, I want to marry one of your daughters. So my mom said the price, told me and my sister, like, I won't take anything less than this. And my sister and I just laughed about it. But then when I was asking her this, it's because my husband now and I, we spoke about marriage, even through our dating journey, our courtship journey. We used to talk about marriage a lot. So me asking her that question wasn't coming out of nowhere. I knew why I was asking her that. It's because of the conversations I was having with the man that was in my life. So how did she... It wasn't hard for them to accept it. It had to take some assurance, of course, from the young man that was pursuing me. It had to take a lot of assurance for them to accept, like, okay, our daughter will be just fine if she gets married at this age. Of course, they thought I was really young. My mom had my older sister, who is the firstborn, when she was 24. So for her, it wasn't like, okay, she's really, really young. But for my stepdad, he had a bit of, you know, challenges accepting, like, okay, this is a young lady. And, you know, I have grown up around them. So obviously they're thinking, this is our child, like, she's still a baby and whatnot. So they had to sit down with him. He had to talk to them. He had to give them assurance, and he did. He was amazing, okay? And from that point onwards, they had that assurance to say, even if we let our daughter go, she will be in safe hands, and she will be with someone who will be able to provide for her, who will be able to love her, who will be able to protect her and lead her. They saw that in him. So even them accepting it is because of that assurance that they got from him. So in the beginning, there was a bit of that, you know, my dad was a bit unsure. My mom, not so much. My mom was, she was okay with it. It was my stepdad and my uncles who had a bit of a tough time accepting, but it wasn't bad. And you guys, that's something I'm really grateful for on both sides, from my side and his side, my husband's side. We've had so much support. It's amazing, because even my husband is really young. He's really young, okay? He's really young. He's just a year older than me. So even for him, his family was so accepting and so supportive, and I'm really grateful to God. So let me not talk too much about that. So that really is how it happened, them accepting. And then the other question is, was there ever a point where your time management was just a mess or very difficult? So now this comes down to me being a wife, being a student, working, and all that. So time management, I have struggled. But you know what? 9 months down the line, I am doing so much better than I was doing earlier on. And when I got married, I didn't even have school. School came afterwards. So you can imagine, I was able to create a routine from the time that I got married to the time that I started school. I had a proper routine that I was managing, and I was fine. And then school came in the picture. So now I had to readjust and form another routine that would help me manage all these other things going on. It wasn't easy, but I thank God that I have. And one thing about me, if I'm uncomfortable with something in my routine, I will change it up. And that's one thing which I think we should normalize doing. Don't try to kill yourself. You know, find things that work for you. Don't try to do things just because you saw someone else doing it. You sit down, you know yourself better, so you sit down and analyze situations and be able to form routines that are that work for you, not because you've seen other people doing it, but do things that work for you. So that's one thing I really have to put out there. So the question is, was it difficult? Yes, there was a time where it's a mess. It was a mess, especially after I had started school. Guys, I was struggling because I had assignments at work. I had work waiting for me. I come home, I have chores waiting for me. I have to prepare meals. I have to do so much. It was a whole mess and it was very difficult. But at the end of the day, I'm grateful for my supportive husband. He is such an amazing husband. The third question is, what year are you in? I am literally in my first year, in my first semester. So yeah, I just started school not too long ago. So the next question is it hard to be a wife, student, a working person at once? Yes, it's definitely very difficult. I think I have made that clear. I'm not here to, sit down and sell dreams. I am here to tell you things as they are and be very honest about my experiences. So yeah, it's not easy. And don't let anyone lie to you. It's not easy. It's only the grace of God that will carry you through it. So it's not easy. On my own, I can't do it. It's a lie. I need God to help me. I need God to just hold my hands through everything. It's definitely not easy. But God has been really good, and I am so grateful for my supportive husband again. I will say that again. The other question is, do you have kids? No, I don't have kids, but I do have a nephew and I have a niece. So those are my children. The other question is, do you both do chores? Yes, we do. Again, my husband is really supportive and really helpful. He doesn't just sit back there and watch me kill myself in this house. Where he can help, he'll definitely help me, and I'm really grateful for that. At the end of the day, as well, as a wife, I find so much joy in taking care of my husband, in taking care of my home. I don't know you guys, but I think you'd best understand if you're in the situation yourself. I get so much joy from, so much fulfillment and joy from taking care of my home and taking care of him and taking care of myself as well, because I know that those are my duties and responsibilities as a wife. So even if he doesn't help me per se, I'm okay with it because I find joy in it. But where I can't do it, I'm able to go to him and ask for help, and he'll definitely help me. Sometimes I don't even have to say anything. I'll just come back from work and our home is clean, and I'm just like, you did that? I didn't even ask. So I'm really grateful for that. So yeah, in that sense, we both do chores. The next question is, how do you resolve arguments? We are both sinners coming together. Now you put two sinners together, there'll always be arguments. There'll always be there'll always be arguments, but how we resolve them is communication. That is the only way to resolve arguments, communication. Learn to talk about anything and everything. Nothing is too big, nothing is too small. And also always consider the other person's feelings. To me, it might be a small issue. To him, it might be a big issue, and vice versa. For me, it might be a very big issue. To him, he's just seeing it like this. So how I resolve arguments, personally, I have learned to be more aware of the things that I say and do, because I know he's a person just like me. And I have learned to be more forgiving. Forgiveness is key. Don't hold grudges. I don't like to hold grudges. And also, how to avoid or resolve arguments is just having healthy relationships, having a healthy communication relationship, having a healthy financial relationship, having a healthy friendship. Just having healthy friendships within our relationship has really helped me. And for me personally, that's a goal. Like, my goal is just to have healthy relationships in all aspects of our relationship, of our marriage. So I think for me, that's how I really resolve conflicts, and even for him, I guess. So that's how, like, those are the few things we do. Learn to be more aware of what you say, don't hold grudges, and be forgiving, and be kind, and be loving. Even in your whatever arguments you have, continue to love one another. You know, don't kill yourselves. Don't kill yourselves. Next question is, what cute rituals do you and your husband have? I guess this is just talking about like the little cute things we do together that, you know, we like doing together. I think date night is one of them. And then if we are not going on date night, I love to go out of my way, create really nice meals, and we'll have dinner and watch a nice movie. I think for us, like, that is key. I will make a nice dinner and we'll eat while watching a really nice movie, and that one there is really good for both of us. We both enjoy it. So that's one thing we both really enjoy doing. And also, like, going to the gym makes us both really happy. So that's another thing we do together that we really have fun doing together. I don't know if I'm making sense. Next question is, how does it feel to be married? It feels amazing. And it brings me so much joy in my heart, and it makes me to even be more grateful to God, because I would rather be here than be in a place where I am constantly finding myself sinning. And that happens, let's not even sugarcoat anything. Sin is very present in your processes of courtship, in your journey of courtship. Sin is very present. So how does it feel to be married? For me, it makes me really grateful to God to be in this position. So it feels really amazing to just know that I have a friend who is there for me 24/7. No matter what, this person will make themselves available for me, and they're there for me. So I'm really grateful to God to know that I have him. And for that reason, I am very happy to be married. I'm very happy. Next question is marriage easy? Marriage is not easy. Marriage is not easy. And I say this because think about even your own personal relationships in your life right now. Be it with your parents, be it with your siblings, be it with your friends, be it with your teacher, your lecturer, your neighbor. Relationships are not easy because we constantly have to put work, and first of all, we are all sinners. So now when you put sinners together, nothing is easy, you know, because sin is present, and the devil will just make everything difficult. So yeah, relationships are not easy. You have to put in work to make them healthy, to make them happy, to make them, you know, good and healthy relationships. So marriage is definitely not easy, but it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I'm just from talking about how happy I am to be married. So it's definitely not easy, but at the same time, it's very beautiful. It's very, very, very beautiful. And I would encourage you and you to go and get married. Okay. Next question is, when do you plan to have a child? You guys were coming for me, asking me all those personal questions, and I'm here to give you the answers because I'm here to just share the truth and tell you the truth. So because I am in school and because we're quite young, we are in no rush. Okay, we are in no rush. And the aspect of school for me personally, I would like to get done with before I have a child. And I just started school, so we have some time. Okay. We have some time, and we're both on the same page when it comes to this topic. So yeah, we don't plan on having kids like immediately, unless the Lord says it is time, then we will have. But we are in no rush. We are enjoying marriage as it is, and we're looking forward to being parents, the Lord willing. And we are currently just taking in every moment as it is, and still having hearts of gratitude. And when that time comes to be parents, when the Lord says it is time to be parents, we will be parents and we'll embrace it with our whole hearts. We both love children and we both look forward to being parents. So yeah, that is how I will answer that question. The next question is, how do you balance friendships with all the four above? I'm guessing the above she's talking about work, marriage, being a student, and all that, managing a home as well. Balancing friendships has really been hard for me. And to be honest, I currently don't think, okay, let me not say it like that. I haven't in a very long time formed like personal relationships, like friend-wise, like friendships. I haven't formed like personal friendships in a very long time. And that is something I'm currently working on. I'm currently working on having more friends. So yeah, it's been hard balancing the few friendships I currently have. It's been hard, but I am so grateful to God because they are very understanding, and even when it takes me a whole day to get back to them and I apologize, they'll be very forgiving and we'll move on. So I really thank God for that. And yeah, it hasn't been easy, and it's something that I am currently working on. So pray for your girl, okay? Pray for your girl. The last question is, how do you manage? I manage through having a relationship with God. I manage through His Word, reading His Word, reading my Bible. I manage through watching sermons. I manage through sharing the things that I'm going through with people around me. I manage through people praying for me, my husband, the people around me. I manage through them praying for me. And I manage through going back to my parents, or even just elderly people in my life, and asking them for wisdom and asking them for insight. I think that's how I have been managing, really, to be honest. I think that's the only way I have been managing. So if you are in a situation like me, or maybe you've thought that, you know, it's impossible to do all these things, because I remember the most questions I was getting before I got married, or when people found out that I was engaged and that I was that age. I remember people really asking me, so how are you going to go to school? This means you can't go to school. Like, this means you can't do this, you can't do that. I just remember people saying that a lot, be it young people, but especially young people, and some other elderly people that maybe are not even close to me, especially people who are not close to me. People who are not close to me were coming for me, telling me all these things, but the people who were close to me were so supportive, so understanding, and you know, they were there. But it's the people that were not even close to us, close to me, that were coming for us, telling us all these things. But anyways, that's another story for another day. Yeah, so if you are in a situation like me and you're thinking it's impossible, it's not true. I have been doing it for a very long time now. No, let me not even sound like I have been married for 5 years. But I have been doing it for months now, and it hasn't been easy. But then it doesn't mean it's impossible. It's very much possible. I have been doing it for months now. And coming into this, I knew that this would be the situation. So my mind already knew that, you know, this would happen. And by the grace of God, you people, I am here today, and I am managing. I'm building more better routines. I'm building healthy relationships within my mind, within myself, and with the people around me. and I am growing, and I love being a wife. I love being a student. I love my job, and I'm grateful for everything that I have. I'm grateful for my home. I'm so grateful for everything around me. And I guess it's that gratitude in my heart that also keeps me going, because I don't take any of these things for granted. I am grateful to God that He has blessed me with a marriage. I'm grateful to God that He has blessed me with a home. I'm grateful to God that He has given me an opportunity to go to school and, get my education. I'm grateful to God that I have my job. I'm grateful for all these things. I don't take any of them for granted, and I don't count any of them lesser than the other thing. So I think that has really helped me stay focused and be determined to succeed in all these areas, because for me the end goal is to be successful in all these areas. I don't want to be slacking in the other. I constantly am trying to put in 100 into each and every area that I have spoken about today. So don't think it's impossible. It's definitely very much possible. Don't let anyone lie to you. I am here to tell you that with the grace of God, with God by your side, you can do anything. You can definitely do anything. Don't let anyone lie to you. It's possible. I've had elderly people share with me even more worse situations than mine. Not to say that I'm in a bad situation. I've had just people talk to me about their situations, to me, that seem even more difficult than my situations. So I'm just there like, okay, I'm here complaining about this, but look at that person, look at that woman, and these are people who have been married for like 25 years, 30 years, and I'm just there like, if they can do it, I can definitely do it. And if God was there for them, He'll definitely be there for me, and He'll definitely watch over me. He'll give me the strength, He'll give me the wisdom, He'll give me the knowledge, and He'll definitely be there to love me and embrace me even in my weakest moments. So for me, that has been very encouraging, and honestly, that is how I manage all these things, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I have helped someone out there, and through me talking about these things, I hope I've shed some light to so many areas that you guys had questions about, and I hope that someone walks away from this video with something. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so grateful. You guys have just been amazing, so thank you so much. Please stay tuned for more content. Don't forget to subscribe if you already haven't subscribed. Don't be here watching videos for free. Make sure you are subscribed, and God loves you. I love you. And yeah, stay tuned for more content, and remember to be kind to yourself, to people around you. Remember to be loving. Remember to be humble. Remember to be good. Be good. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.